Good afternoon, conference. I'd like to start by saying it's absolutely fantastic to be here at Bett 2013. Today we've already heard some fantastic speeches from some very inspirational speakers, and it really is an honor and a privilege to be able to stand here today and present to you all. My name is George-Hilley. I work for a UK think tank called Parliament Street. My role at Parliament Street is Director of Technology, and my task in that role is to examine the strategic application of technology to all areas of the UK public sector. And none of you will be surprised to learn that, being here at Bett 2013, one of my key areas of interest is the strategic application of technology to the education sector, or more specifically, exploring how data-driven business intelligence technologies can be applied to the education sector to improve pupil performance in the classroom. Now, I was inspired to look at this topic a little closer after reading a case study about a year ago now. It was about a city academy in South London which had drastically improved its A to C results at GCSE level in a very, very short space of time. Now, of course, there are multiple reasons for this success. Good quality teaching, new branding, new ethos, and of course the hard work and dedication of the students in the school themselves. But when asked specifically what key reason was behind the rapid increase in results, the principal of the school specifically said that every 6 months the teaching staff do a deep dive review of each and every child's performance, whether that's mathematics, English, every single aspect of their performance, and then create bespoke teaching, have refresher courses and additional lessons to ensure that each and every child has the best quality education to get their standards and results back up. Now, we all know about using spreadsheets, capturing data, and pulling together all sorts of graphs and charts. But the difference with business intelligence technology is it actually provides a real-time software overview platform. So you can get a 360-degree view of a child's performance in school. There can be all sorts of data in there, whether that's the amount of absences, homework not being done, each and every maths and spelling test. All the data goes in and comes up in a very easy to visualize platform that can be shared externally between teachers. Now, another benefit to business intelligence software is you can actually drill down deep into the data. So if a child's performance appears to be dipping in mathematics, you can actually gain an insight into what area of maths they're dipping in and create scenario planning. So say if you initiated a refresher course, hired more staff support in the classroom, or any other number of resources, you can plan and instantly see a 360-degree view of how to improve that performance. Now, business intelligence technology is already very widely used in the private sector for employee performance and sales performance management and financial planning. You might also be interested to know it is actually used in some educational institutions, particularly universities, but again, it's used primarily for resource and financial planning. So my argument today is if we're using data-driven technologies in the private sector, then why on earth are we not using it to equip our teachers to improve pupil performance in the classroom? Now, let me be clear. I'm not suggesting for 1 second that we should suddenly reduce teachers and pupils simply to numbers and figures and graphs and charts. But what I am suggesting is we should be equipping our teachers with the technology they need to make the right decision based on a complete 360-degree view, not just of the class, but of each and every pupil's individual needs. Now, business intelligence technologies weren't really around when I was growing up, when I was at school, but I'd imagine if they did, my performance chart would look something like this. Unfortunately, that's not too far from the truth. But just imagine for 1 second if you could drill down deep into that decline in performance and identify when I wasn't doing my homework or which areas of mathematics I was falling behind in, and then take action either through speaking to my parents or refresher courses or additional staffing to reverse that downward trend, to make sure that teachers can intervene if a pupil is falling behind in a specific subject. So my argument today, conference, is we're all spending a lot of money on front-facing technology gimmicks, tablet devices, all the latest physical devices in UK schools. But I'm also arguing that we should be investing heavily in back-office data-driven technologies to give teachers and teaching professionals real-time insight into class performance. And there are three key reasons why I'm arguing this today. The first is accountability. So if a parent wants to know how their child is doing at school, using a BI system, you can easily download a detailed report of progress, again encompassing all the specific factors and results in the individual subjects, and share that information with the parent. The parent can then look at the data and decide whether they need to make sure their kid is doing more homework or intervening more, or any kind of homework refresher courses they'd like to do with their child to get that performance up. The second key point I'd like to make is the benefits of collaboration. So if a teacher pioneers a new way of teaching in class and it's very effective, not only will that show at the end of year GCSE results, but they'll also have a detailed breakdown of individual pupil trends, revealing exactly how and when that upward trend began to happen. So they have a fact-based, data-driven toolkit to share that best practice, not just within the school or within the department, but also with other leading educational institutions to drive up standards. And my third and final point, which I know that everybody in this room cares about, is that of aspiration. We know that the UK has easily some of the most proactive and passionate teachers in the world. But I'd argue giving them that data-driven business intelligence technology to make the right decisions at the right time based on the facts will drastically improve teaching standards in our country. And I'll leave you with this thought. If a city academy can drive up A to C grades in such a short space of time by reviewing pupil performance every 6 months, just imagine what we can achieve if that ability was extended every month, every day, or if need be, every hour. That real-time visibility into pupil performance is what will help teachers drive up standards in the classroom. Conference, I urge you, go away, investigate the benefits of data-driven technologies in the classroom. Doing so will not just drive up teaching standards, but it will improve the life prospects of millions of children in our country. Thank you.